Hello there, this is Kerry talking about some Kapha Vices. So the spotlight's on you, baby. By vices, I mean stuff that you reach for that is opposite of what you need for optimal health. You see, when a dosha is increased or imbalanced, the person will crave the foods and habits that keep increasing that dosha, meaning they will crave the completely wrong things. So when we analyze our sweet Kapha friends, they're happy-go-lucky, inviting, very generous, the best listeners and huggers. They're able to handle a lot of work with grace, peaceful-minded, and carry a curvy goddess-like physique. Kaphas can also be stubborn and impossible to move. They can gain weight easily, have depression, although you probably wouldn't be able to tell, tend toward emotional eating, and if pushed too far, they will hold a grudge. When I see a Kapha person whose skin looks dull and grey, their normally graceful gait has turned into a slow saunter, and their large sparkling eyes have lost their luster, perhaps hiding behind some extra weight, it tells me a lot. It tells me that our gracious beauties, our treasured, precious Kaphas, have an imbalance. Kaphas are very private and don't often let their weaknesses or vices show, so observing their habits is not as easy as with a Vata or a Pitta. However, when a Kapha looks lifeless, we know there's a problem. Now, just because someone is overweight does not mean that they're a Kapha. They may have a Kapha imbalance, but they're not necessarily Kapha by nature. In my observation, a Kapha craves heavy comfort foods, sugary, sweet foods, high salt and high fat foods. They will also watch a lot of TV or play online games and spend lots of time alone. They also collect things. The Kapha vice favorites all increase heaviness, wetness, and slows them down. Notice that these foods have no spices. Imbalanced Kaphas will crave meals like mac and cheese, pasta with cream sauces, cheesecake, which all increase the damp and heavy qualities. Kaphas are also self-proclaimed couch potatoes and will watch TV for hours and hours. Because Kaphas are so giving, they do tend to put themselves dead last, which leaves them feeling emotionally depleted. To make up for it, they might fill up on the wrong things, which includes the wrong foods and the wrong entertainment. Kaphas love to watch others and live vicariously a little bit through them, so television and online games allows them to peek inside other fascinating worlds from the comfort of their own couch. They don't like to move or take risks. Now, if Kaphas spend too much time alone, they will get depressed. They thrive off the energy of others and need buddies to keep them uplifted. If you have a Kapha friend, or if you're a Kapha who's a bit blue, then go for a walk in nature and you'll soon get back that happy spring to your step. Now, another thing, Kaphas, they also collect things. They will buy stuff in multiples even if they don't need it. They can be a little hoardy. They like to shop and they like to have things, but it's way better for them to live light. Physical heaviness creates mental, emotional, and spiritual heaviness as well. Okay, now that we understand what Kapha's vices are, let's love up some of their virtues. In my observation, a balanced Kapha craves spicy foods, fresh home-cooked meals, an evening or morning walk, and they love the company of others. When Kaphas eat the right foods and are in total balance, they are the hostess with the mostess. They cater and cook for others, but it doesn't drag them down because they also know how to take time for themselves. A balanced Kapha will crave spices because that fire heats them up and gives them gusto, gets them going. They love it. Their thick hair shines, their skin radiates in perfect dewy fashion. They smile all the time, and move like a graceful swan. By listening, they inspire others to follow their craziest dreams while Kaphas watch with admiration and anticipation. They are your biggest cheerleaders. They enjoy a simple diet full of fresh foods, and despite popular belief, they do not eat a lot. Balanced Kaphas realize they feel lighter with less food. They might even skip breakfast or dinner sometimes, which allows their sluggish digestion to catch up from the last meal. If I saw a curvy girl with apple cheeks, thick wavy hair, big sparkly teeth, eyelashes that go on for days, and dressed to perfection, I would know that she's a balanced Kapha. What do you think, Kaphas? Does this sound like you? I know you're a little shy, but we would love to hear from you. Thanks for listening, and remember, the road to health starts here at the Holistic Highway.